Everybody, it's Big Logan, Mountaineer Van Works. All right, so today I've got my 17th personal luxury Ram Promaster conversion behind me. This is going to my Tennessee buyer. Now, after many builds, which you can see behind me here and on our website, why is this the least popular layout, but my personal favorite? All that and more today. Let's get this van tour episode started. She's a beauty. Yeah. All right, guys, so this is my first build of the season. Apologize, I'm a little tight in here as we've got our next project over here. It's a Ford Transit extended extra high roof. So we've got this build in bay one here. Again, 2024 Ram Promaster SLT. Same options as the previous build. That was the blue interior for my North Carolina buyer. Just posted that van tour video here recently and got caught up on van tour vlogs. So again, LED lighting package on the exterior, just like Lucky 13, our maroon van. That was the 2023 ProMaster. So we've got the curved LED bar on top. We've got the warm white awning light today on the Fiamma F80S. We went back to the Van Windows Direct Overland bunk style windows. So nice and flush, really sleek, tinted and slim. Really like that look. Coming over here to the back of this build, we've got a lot of Aluminess extras. So we've got their newer Explorer box and rack system with the topper. This is the add-on here, as you can see, bolted on. That comes with the molly board. Nice, dry, lockable storage, which I'm always a fan of. We've got the ARB Trek Pro traction boards. On this side of the van, we've got the new Falcon Wild Peak AT4W on the spare, all the way around. Matching premium spare, looks really nice. So up on top of this build is our standard roof array. When I say standard roof array, that includes the Fiamma F80S awning and the roof rack combo. That's black powder coated aluminum. We have the Dometic RTX 2000 on the front. We black out the shroud, and then as far as the aerodynamics, it gets the wind started over the solar panels. So we've always put that up front, and that also helps keep the noise down over the bed area. So some builders put the Dometic RTX right over the bed, which that does make for convenient overhead thermostat controls. But we like it up front as it does run on its own thermostat and a little bit less noise in the front of the van. In the back, we have the MaxxAir Vent Fan Deluxe. That's just the manual controlled vent fan, keeping it simple there. Can easily control that, get some cross ventilation with the bunk windows. Coming around back, we've got the doors open and exposing our garage storage area. So this has the plumbing bay on the right, off-grid electrical utility bay on the left. Those both have upholstered panels, nice access doors. So 30-gallon freshwater tank over here above the wheel well, 2.5-gallon electric tanked water heater, and the 12-volt marine pump. So over on this side as well, we've got our fill-up port and then our outdoor shower. That can just simply come out here, hang on the door, and then some folks even like to put a shower curtain across both doors. So as I stand in here, you can see, you can get some nice privacy. Up above, to finish up the exterior, are our two pod lights. So new dual mode control has green light for the little night light mode, I call it. Just a real dim ambient light out here. And then you've got your spotters. So that's the red light. Both are on now. Really bright, as you can see, things illuminated. Sasquatch is shining bright now. Yeah. Turn those off. Garage light controls, of course. And just to mention, this one is a 412 amp hour off-grid electrical system, expandable to 618. Our Mountaineer Van Works logo on a cedar headboard plank looks really nice. And that kind of wraps up the back of the van. So coming up to our side door, we've got the SLT package again on this van. We've got the touch buttons. If you have the fob in your pocket, you can just easily unlock the doors. Super convenient from the older models where they have separate buttons to unlock the cargo door and the passenger doors. Still have those, but this is just more intuitive, so that's a great SLT option there. Again, you can see our awning light. Let's go check out the Galley. All right, so here's a first look into the van conversion. Kitchen galley, as always, is partially out the cargo door. Nice exposed sink. We got our drop-down table right here. Great access into the kitchen galley for a trash can storage spot. Really like that. Flipping that back up. This is our awning light control and a dimmer here. Real convenient just to reach down there. We've got the flip-up butcher block table here. Make sure to match those grains on this acacia block. Really nice color tones there. Tatami tan is the color of choice for this buyer. Nice earthy colors, as you can see the camera adjusting to the interior light. So making our way into the cockpit, we've got the Ram factory swivels. Sits a little bit lower than the aftermarket swivel, so we've been ordering these in as an option. There's the Airtop STC 2000 gasoline cabin heater by Webasto, so that runs off the factory fuel tank. The newly released Dometic NRX 130 refrigerator, all stainless front, really clean look. All right, so in the van here now we've got our option 1, layout number 1. This is the original design that I put together on my very first Promaster build. This is my 17th now. We've done about 4 of these layouts. So kitchen galley and the indoor convertible shower, which we'll show you shortly. And then we've got a rear positioned dinette. Me being a bigger guy, I like this layout. This was my layout of choice, being that the seats and your feet are flat on the floor. For the Promaster, when we bring the dinette forward to match up with the captain's chair driver's seat, we have to build up a false floor to get on plane with that seat. So this one eliminates that need, puts it towards the back, a little more private. You can tuck away from the cargo door. And then we also have a nice junk drawer here. So the buyer went with the brushed nickel pool hardware as well as the faucet fixture. So a nice elegant look to match the overhead cabinets and all the lower units. On first entrance is your main cabin lighting. We did the LED strips for this one. So a dimmer, master switch light right there. We've got an outlet so you can utilize this flip up table as another workstation. You can see my feet sit a little flatter now at the factory swivels are a little bit lower to the ground. So that table can flip up. You can use this as a little workstation right by the door. Pretty cool there. You can also set a coffee pot or something like that as far as an appliance here and use that when maybe the door's shut. On the kitchen galley, we've got the induction cooktop. That's the T1B by True Induction. Love this unit. Overhead on the galley, we call this the headache rack, our new version of a spice rack. Things fit right in there and stay tight all the way up, finished out really nicely, and then a larger storage cubby. So before we did what I called the spice rack, a trim out piece right here. We've started to eliminate that, put a larger storage cubby above where it's out of the way, and then complement that with this finished out headache rack slash new spice rack. Wrapping up the kitchen galley is our tri-drawer stack. Those have a nice soft close, good retention there. And our kitchen galley door, again, access to the trash can from inside the van. And then we also host our control panels for most of the plumbing system. So we have our freshwater tank level gauge there. This is our hot water heater on a rotary timer. That makes sure you don't leave it on. We've got our local lighting rocker switches for above. That's our headache rack light. And then right up under the shower, which we'll show you here shortly, is another light. And that is our water pump switch. Lastly, we have our gray tank ball valve dump drain switch here. So you can just conveniently drain your gray water, 20 gallons held below the shower in the floor of the van. So that's a convenient way to dump that wherever it's convenient. Okay guys, one of the staples to our conversions is the indoor convertible shower. So here's our shower pan that drains directly into our 20-gallon gray tank below. The butcher block simply flips up and is held with a nice lift strut. And then our false cabinet front here lifts up and exposes our mixer and shower wand. So this is illuminated like I showed you before, and as you can see here, we have hooks all the way around the perimeter of this upper shower cabinet piece. So you can simply drain 2 cloth fabric shower curtains to get a 360 enclosed shower. One nice thing about this, being that we don't have sidewalls, is certainly the open concept of the build, but also room to be able to move your arms around, turn around in the shower, get positioned just right for that water, and it makes for a little more open feel when it comes to having a shower in such a small space. Moving back to our dinette area, we've got our local controls. So this buyer went with the HDMI input right by the table. So this is on a swivel. You can move this and position it, remove it, drop it into the bed formation or couch mode so the cushions fall in place. My mom is still working hard for you guys, making custom upholstery, custom to our build. So thank you, Mom, for that. One other thing that we added to this build was a little pop-it nightlight. So that'll give you good ambient light out here on the floor when all the lights are out when you're in bedtime mode. To wrap up the panel here, we've got another local outlet, our Dinette zoned lighting on a dimmer, as you can see there. We've also got the Webasto Airtop STC 2000 rheostat controller there. TV is on a locking articulating mount, so you can make a nice workstation with a laptop using this as a extended monitor, or simply face it towards the bed area and watch some TV and chill. Up above here, we've got the Brayville smart toaster oven. So this buyer opted for this versus the 700 watt microwave. This unit is not powered in place as it gets really hot on the back plate. To prevent any damage to the van, we recommend it just getting set down on a countertop surface, plugged in locally where you can prep your meals. All of our overhead cabinets feature a nice 45-degree trim out, so that kind of gives you what we call a glancing blow if you were to ever sit up and bump these. A lot better than a square edge cabinet, so we focus on a little bit more narrow cabinetry over the bed area. And then these units all have catch latches, so nothing can come loose when you're rolling down the road. Okay, so one other deviation on this build, again, we build custom to all our buyers, is this is just a stationary bed that sleeps east to west. So we were able to fit a trimmed down full mattress, and that is different from our convertible king bed that can simply slide out over the convertible shower area and the dinette area. In the back here, you can see our window sills and our bunk windows. And then on both sides, we still offered a symmetrical reading light, and USB chargers are integrated into both of those. So one final look in this conversion. We've got a nice finish, cool color tones, cedars popping off great. Our butcher block acacia looks awesome. The tan really goes well with the cedar and the acacia, the way we stained and oiled that. Just a really nice conversion. My 17th Ram Promaster conversion to date. So that wraps up the tour for this beautiful Promaster behind me. Next up is this awesome Ford Transit extended high roof. We're gonna get that one going. We'll put that up for you guys to see as well. All that and more on the BigLogan channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please share this video, like it, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more. Check us out at mountaineervanworks.com. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Say hi to the camera. Hi. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, you want to hit the road? So do our buyers. Check out mountaineervanworks.com. Yeah, knuckles. Peace.